Yo, welcome. I'm gonna show you today basically what to do in different stage of your physique. So basically, why I have this, I have no idea. But what I know for a fact, then I'm gonna help you out. So I have three body types which my clients have, and I'm gonna tell you what I would do in this exact scenario. So basically, we have three body types in this video. And first body type, which I want to show you, is fat person, and not necessarily, it's more about like skinny fat thing. And you have fat on your stomach, on your body, and you don't even have muscle, which is not really ideal scenario you want to be in. However, some of you might be. So what you can actually do is do a recomposition. So I'm gonna write it down very quickly what you can basically go into, because there are three stages of, to make it very simple, there are three stages where you can go into, and depending on your look, this is where you're gonna go. So flexing the muscle, and like we have three stages, like I just said. We have recomposition, cut and bulk. So if you are the person which is right on the left, right here on the left, not on the right, you're gonna go probably for recomposition, because what's going on is basically you have this fat and you don't even have muscle, so it doesn't make sense for you to go really for bulk stage because you're already fat. There is no sense for you to go for a bulk because you're already fat. So what you're gonna do is recomposition. You not really cutting fat, and recomposition is very similar, but when you are more advanced, you can't really recomposition your body, because recomposition means building muscle while losing fat. And if you don't have any muscle, you actually can lose fat and build muscle in the same time, but only in the beginning of your stage. So if you don't have really much muscles, if you don't have many muscles, then it's going to be possible to go to this stage. So if you are this type of person, full body workout, 3 days, three training per week, 3 times, nothing very crazy, full body workout, and you're eating less than you need, high protein diet, and you're just eating well, however in the same time less than you need. So what will happen is you're gonna go to the stage where you're pretty lean, you don't have really much muscles, maybe you are not okay with your physique, which is okay. So what you're gonna do then, you're gonna go to the bulk stage, you're gonna eat more than you need, you're gonna build muscle, and then when you're gonna be again slightly too much fat, you're gonna gain, you're gonna be too much fat around your stomach, you will not see your abs, then it makes sense to cut. So this is if we're gonna go more towards side of the person which is on the left side. But now the person on in the middle. So this guy is a person who is skinny and don't really have much fat. So we don't have anything to cut off. We don't have anything to really like. Recomposition and cutting is very similar. So if he don't have fat on himself, there is no need to cut fat. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do gradual bulk. So in the first week, we're adding 100 calories. So it starts with 2000, then 2100, 2200. So every week, he's adding 100 calories uh to his diet. Week, yeah. We're doing this gradually. We want to teach the body to use the food we're gonna give them in a better way. If we're gonna add immediately 500, 600, 700 calories, there is a risk of you to get fat very quickly, and we don't want that. So this person probably very gradual bulk, and he's gonna build muscle. He's gonna build muscle very actually quickly in the beginning of his stage, of your stage as well, if you're trying for the first time gym. And then when you're gonna be too fat, you're just cutting the weight. This is the idea of building muscle. And third guy, which is on the picture on the left again, this person actually is very diced. And the thing is, he have muscle mass, he look actually very like in a very athlete way, like an athlete, but he's still too small for him. For example, he is around 67 kilograms, which is not really big amount. So what he can do is bulk. So basically eat more than he needs. And in every scenario, you might choose different training. So for example, if you are a beginner, it makes sense for you to do a full body workout, to touch the muscle more than once per week. If you're doing something that, like, if you want to really make sure one thing gonna be much better, you're gonna focus on some muscles. So for example, we have a training with priority on the upper body. Then you're gonna stick to that thing and you're gonna like train more this specific thing. You might use an approach of push-pull legs upper, or actually split is fine. Not really ideal, but I'm not a fan of split where you're touching one thing every single one muscle per week. So for example, split means that you split every muscle. So for example, today we're gonna do legs, tomorrow we're gonna do chest, after tomorrow we're gonna do like back. What it's all about is that in the split, you don't really have this muscle protein synthesis in a better volume. So you're doing once specific muscle, very big amount of value this day, and the next time you're gonna touch this muscle, basically, it's 1 week from now. So if you're doing any split, I would advise you to go with at least something in priority. At least do chest twice, back twice. But still, maybe you can try to do it in a way where you're training full body, especially in the beginning. And this is what I want to say, basically. And of course, one thing which I want to tell you is that we can focus 100 hours on this. But the most important thing is diet. Because actually, I don't know if you understand, most people get it wrong. Gym is around 30% of the job here. Because you're giving a stimuli, but you have to give a nice feel to your body in order to grow. So 70% of your life is basically going in the kitchen. And 30% you're giving your body stimuli. So basically you destroying your muscle tissue in order to give it a more protein to your system, more muscle, because your body will say, okay, we are not that strong to like doing this every single day. We have to recover. We have to have bigger muscle. This is how this works, but you have to give yourself a good nutrition plan. You have to eat very clean. Not very, very clean, but 80%, 20% is a nice way to go.